This is the tutorial for a mini lantern using the Yoshimura tessellation. We'll start off by using an A4 paper. Just take a regular A4 paper and fold it along the long side. We will just be using half of this A4 paper, so we'll have to cut along this. I'll be using a cutter here. Using this half A4, we'll divide this long side into 16. So we'll be making 15 folds. Start off by folding it in half, then quarter, then 1/8, and we'll finally reach 16. This is half fold, and open, fold into quarters. In this quarter, we'll be folding each of this section into half, so it will be a 1/8. Make sure to crease it sharp when you're making the folds, because when we collapse, it will be making it easier. And make sure all these folds has the same type, which is a valley fold. And once this 1/8 is done, we'll proceed to divide each of these half, and we'll have our 16 sections. Just align this half and fold. Align each section half, make the fold. It's important to get the reference correct. We now have our 16 sections and total of 15 folds here. Now we will have to flip it over, and we'll be doing diagonal folds. How do we get the reference of the diagonal? So we will start off by this corner point here and align a ruler until the 4th section here, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Make the alignment and create a fold. For the next line, we'll skip 1 and reach the 2nd point here, and again align from the bottom to the top after the 4th section here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make the fold. So just repeat until the very end. This is just one of the diagonal sections that we'll do. Later we'll also do the other direction, which is important for this Yoshimura tessellation. And once we have reached the corner, the top corner here, there is actually 2 additional folds we have to make. So the first fold will be at the lower right. Just align it at the center. You can get the center through this cross section and make the fold from this middle point until this second section here. This is the first fold, and the other fold will be at the top left. Align it correctly and make the fold. Just now we will just creating the creases. Later we will reinforce it. Now for the other direction, repeat the same thing. Start from this point and align it to the 4th section here. You will see that all the lines actually will meet up with our existing creases. And do it from the start until the end. Remember to 2 additional fold. We'll have to also make the fold here. Just align the crease, make the fold. After doing all the creases, now I will just basically just reinforce all the folds using my finger so that the tessellation will be easy to be formed. Once all this is reinforced, we'll start to do our collapse. So we'll just make a cylinder by bringing these 2 ends together, and we'll try to overlap, actually align 2 sections together. You can see that actually the creases actually will be staying together and it will fit nicely. And we'll just basically will have to staple this part for now. Let's just staple the top and the bottom. Align it well first, then make a staple top and bottom. And we'll proceed to do the collapse. Basically, if the folds are crispy, the form will actually collapse nicely. So just make it slowly, do it slowly. You don't really have to force it, and it will come into a lantern shape. That's one part, and repeat the same thing for the other part. There is no need to do new creases, just follow all the existing crease and you will notice you will be able to collapse it nicely. So if there is a crease that does not actually follow, so just have to bend it so it will follow the crease. there we have it, the mini lantern.